Hey everybody, welcome to the garden. I hope you're having a great day. Shout out to the lemon and lime lovers and everybody in between. It's time for a crypto highlight video. And remember, if you're interested in any of the services I provide, please check out the links in the description below for both the Patreon and Discord. And if you would like for me to do a exclusive highlight video for you, whether it's a crypto, stock, or commodity, make sure you are in the Discord and post the name and ticker of the asset you would like for me to do an exclusive video for in the crypto stock highlight room. Okay, so I've been recommended to look at XNO. So XNO, this seems to have had a pretty big pop recently. But looking at the monthly chart, not a huge amount of information, but I think I do see something interesting here. So what's interesting is on the monthly, we are making potentially a higher low from this cycle low down here, right? So this isn't a super old asset. I mean, it's only been around since I would say middle of 2019, and it did have its rally up all the way up to about 17, almost $18, being as low as 25 cents, which is that's a nuts move. But it's come down drastically. But look at this; it is potentially making a higher low from the all-time low. But look at where it's kind of trading into. Look where it's wicked up from. So from the all-time low to this pivot low prior to the massive move up, we're just coming in towards this ascending trend line. So once this ascending trend line gets taken out, bullish, if it should get taken out bullish, that's when I think you're probably going to want to change your bias towards massive upside and looking at this level first. So here's a monthly bearish fair value gap that you're probably going to want to see get filled right there. So that's going to be sitting at around $3.95 to $4.50 at the high. So I would be looking for that to be the ultimate target on off the monthly time frame. Okay, so if we do break this ascending trend line, that is where I think you're likely going to see XNO get to. And once it gets there, though, be careful for a pullback back towards this ascending trend line to try and hold it bullish. And if it can do that, if it succeeds, then you're looking at potentially a much longer term bull cycle to the upside. Okay, again, I don't really know anything about this coin. I don't even know the actual name of the coin other than the ticker name. But essentially, if that's what happens here, you're going to be looking at a pretty big move going over months to years. So just keep that in mind. This is not going to be a fast move if this is what's happening. Okay, and we're still haven't even actually gotten to the actual ascending trend line yet. So just giving you what may happen. Let's go down to the weekly, see what that's telling us here. So weekly, what a beautiful pop. Broke past this high wick here, but now it's starting to trade under it again. So if it closes the week under this wick, that's actually not a great sign. That's actually going to mean one of two things. Potentially, we're just going to have continuation lower over the coming months, or we're going to actually just see a consolidation, a bullish consolidation, to try and break past that high pivot and have a closure, a decisive closure above that level. And then the next zone we're going to be looking at is this monthly level. And I actually forgot to change the color. Sorry about that. So let's make this trend line red so we know it's from the monthly time frame. So this is going to be an ultimate resistance zone here. It's going to be very difficult to get through, but once it does get through, look for it to play as major support. So off the weekly, I'm not seeing anything else. We'll actually mark this level here and we'll make it black so we know it's off the weekly time frame. Watch for this high wick. This needs to be closed above if you're gonna have more momentum going forward in the short term. So you want to see it close above, but 1.319, so 1.320. You want to see it close above that level on the weekly, and that should imply at least a move towards this ascending trend line and testing that out as resistance. So you could be looking at a move all the way back up towards $2, which is a pretty good percentage move depending on where you get in from here. And for the, I mean, we do have this descending trend line here, but that's actually been kind of traded through because of this consolidation. So we've been kind of in this square for a while. So actually, let's mark this out real quick, just so it's pretty clear. But we've been in this range, and we actually lost the lows of the range off of this weekly candle. But because of this, the power of this ascending candle, it's brought us right back into the actual range. So from the the high wick here to the low here, we're actually now within this range once more. So if we don't close above this level at 1.319, we're potentially going to start trading in the range again. So if you want momentum to the upside, it's very important that we do close above the high of the range on the weekly time frame. All right, next is the daily time frame. Wow, look. Woo. So it looks like all of the momentum up is happening today. What a big move. 120 plus percent so far in the day. And that's after it's sold off. This looks like profit taking so far. So as long as it's profit taking, then we should see some continuation. But this has been a massive move. Congratulations to anyone who's in this. It's really really interesting. Really interesting move. I wonder what news sparked this. So if we do see any more selling here, it's probably going to come back towards this level here at 95 cents to about $1. So let's mark this zone. So the reason why I'm looking at this level here, I'm seeing it pretty much coincide with these swing highs right here, and then also the low of this consolidation here. So let's actually put a little box right there, so it's a little easier to mark. Okay, and that's about, from where we are, it's probably about a anywhere from 50 to 61.8 retracement, so around that zone. So this would be a very healthy place for a pullback, especially after such a big rise. You could see a potential bullish consolidation kind of veer to the downside, grind up like this, and then shoot up from there. Or you just have a bullish retracement down, and that could be the level where it kind of rests, or at least starts oscillating around before any more continuation up. All right. So this looks pretty nice. We just have to. We ideally just wanted to close above this wick high for that implication of momentum to the upside. Anything else off the daily? There's not a huge amount of information. I mean, to me, it looks like it's potentially going to try and break this range that it had for quite a while in the weekly. Um, Not that I can see, but it has tapped into a couple fair value gaps. Um, right here, I think, is one. Yeah, let's go. So there's one right here. It looks like it may have tapped into. We'll see. Hold on. Or it just missed it. So we'll pop that on the chart. So there's a bearish FVG off the daily time frame right here. I think it, yeah, so wicked into it, then sold off from there. And there are some that are a little bit higher up from the ascending trend line zone that we can mark. So let's mark this one right here. Yeah. So this is a much higher one. So I would be looking for this one, and then this one up to the upside on the daily for a target if we should break past this red ascending trend line, which is the monthly uptrend line that it lost already. So if we can get past that level again, watch for these two levels on the daily get tested first, then a pullback, and then if we can get a continuation from there, look for the monthly, much larger monthly fair value gap up here, which is pretty much where you're going to be able to grab all the liquidity that's pulled above this level here and these levels here. Okay. All right, everyone. I think that's all I see from XNO. I have to have somewhat of a potential bullish bias. Like, it's more of like a neutral bias because it's back in the range. As long as that we can have a very strong daily close, as close to or above this high wick here, and then over the next couple of days show signs of some sort of continuation or at least a bullish consolidation. I'm gonna have to at least think we're gonna get towards this monthly uptrend line and test that out as resistance. So we're still seeing there's still potentially some upside here, but be very careful. I mean, we moved up so much that a pullback is very likely from this. But if, as long as it's a pullback or a bullish consolidation, and it holds a new higher low, whether it's this level here, whether it's a little bit higher, or whether it's even this level down here, the low of the range, as long as it doesn't pierce this level, over a period of time, you may see that move to the upside, breaking the range finally and getting towards that ascending trend line. That's the monthly uptrend line. So this is pretty interesting. Yeah, again, congratulations to anyone who was in this. And Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's anything else. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. I mean, there is a daily trend line here, but I don't really find it to be that relevant. This one right here. Yeah, it just has confluence with this fair value gap here, and the more important ascending trend line is this monthly one here. All right, everyone, that's it for XNO. Remember, if you have any questions, make sure to ask me on the Discord. Easiest way to get in contact with me. And if you like the content, make sure to like and subscribe. Share it if you feel keen to. And if you'd like for me to do any highlight video for you, just like I said in the beginning of the video, make sure you're in the Discord and post the name of the asset and its ticker in the crypto stock highlight room. And guys, always remember, be patient, be vigilant, and be nimble. I love you guys. Take care. Bye.